Hey everyone, how are y'all doing today? I just got back from practicing some b-ball, working on my three-point shot, trying to make that 105 in a row like Steph Curry, but unfortunately, I didn't come anywhere close. But hey, I got some exercise in and burned some calories, so you know what that means? I'm gonna hit up Skip the Dishes for some Mickey D's and grab some well-deserved, well-made chicken nuggets. And I'm gonna pair them with some dangerous barbecue sauce. Smash that like button, guys. You know the drill. Subscribe if you're new. And let's get right down to it. The game of basketball has evolved ever since like March 1988, when Steph Curry was born. Positional play is becoming a mere thing of the past, with players pushing the boundaries of what certain positions can or cannot do. Today's big men are completely different from the previous norm of bigs that dominated the boards and battled down low for post position. Nowadays, coveted big men are expected to have a great touch from deep, have a spectacular mid-range game, and also be able to run up and down the court like a grizzly bear. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, and Kristaps Porzingis are just some of the few names that illustrates the fact that centers today have moved beyond the paint and into new territory. Another up-and-coming name that is oozing with potential is Golden State's rookie center James Wiseman. The Tennessee native is just one of the select rookies that have been having a good season, besides from the recent wrist injury, of course, and he's probably the best big man in the draft class. In the NBA's February 11th KIA Rookie Ladder Report, Wiseman came in 6th, owning averages of 12 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks in around 21 minutes per game. He might have been giving Melo a run for his money for first place if it wasn't for that wrist injury, to be honest. Damn, injuries stink, guys. Boo! Give me a sec here. Let me check if the delivery guy is almost here. Nope. All right. Still have time to continue. Despite being on a team which boasts a 2-time MVP and a 3-time champion, Wiseman is making the best of the opportunities bestowed upon him. There couldn't have been a better script written for Wiseman when he got drafted by the Warriors, because he gets invaluable mentorship from a championship caliber team day in and day out. The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, has been mentoring the young gun and helping him elevate his game. When I say elevate his game, I mean Draymond is helping every area of Wiseman's game, from leadership to defense to three-point shooting to playmaking to... I bet you just thought to yourself, what'd you say about Dre teaching threes? The Rookie of the Year award is still in Wiseman's sights, despite being overtaken by the likes of LaMelo Ball and Tyrese Halliburton, both guards being winners of Rookie of the Month from their respective conferences. Anthony Edwards and Emmanuel Quickley have also been making strides of their own and have been carving their way up to the top of the 2021 rookie class. LaMelo Ball remains ahead of the pack in the race for the Roy Award as he continues his dazzling shooting performances, which slingshots him not just as the best rookie of the class, but also as an elite point guard around the league. Man, I could really use LaMelo Ball to assist me in some chicken nuggets right now. 10-piece. Starving. Moving on. Tyrese Halliburton, on the other hand, is getting more minutes compared to LaMelo, but producing a bit less. But this dude is real efficient. 45% from beyond the arc is solid, but I'm still not changing my mind. The Warriors made the correct decision by drafting James Wiseman. Is it me, or is there something special about the name James? I mean, LeBron James, James Harden, James Worthy. Maybe I'll change my name to James. The continued improvement of James Wiseman could mean another ring or two for the Warriors if it keeps its championship trio of Steph, Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Imagine an Anthony Davis-like player, a big man who can put the ball on the floor, pull up from just about anywhere on the court, and finish at the rim given the chance, on a team with some of the best shooters of all time and an all-around beast. There is no question that the Golden State Warriors made the right decision with their first-round number 2 overall pick. You may have heard some of the rumors recently that they would trade the coveted 2nd overall pick to a rebuilding team for an established superstar like Bradley Beal. Well, FYI, that's misinformation. The Warriors aren't in it for just this season, nor the next season either. The Warriors are in it to win it. They are planning to be contenders for at least the next half decade, and every team out there should take notice. Coach Steve Kerr, however, wanted supporters and fans alike to manage their expectations of the young big man, saying, quote, "The speed of the game is the whole issue for every rookie, and even more so for big guys. I'm going to keep reminding people that James is so young, so raw, and is seeing all this stuff for the first time." In the post-game interview of Draymond Green, after their matchup with the Lakers in January, he talked James Wiseman up, saying that he's willing to put Wiseman in tough spots because he believes the young gun has what it takes to figure it out next time. "I probably believe more in his capabilities than he does at this point," are the exact words that came out of Green's mouth. James Wiseman is still far from becoming an MVP caliber player, but his attitude towards the game is second to nobody and is definitely an advantage in maximizing his potential. When he was drafted, he was asked by reporters about what advice NBA legend Penny Hardaway had for him upon entering the NBA and in becoming successful overall. He replied, quote, "Penny told me that in order to do well in the NBA and to become successful, I gotta subscribe to Hoop Reports and watch all their videos. And y'all should as well, otherwise your life might be heading south." And then Wiseman dropped the mic. In all seriousness, he said, quote, "To take every day one step at a time. I know it's going to be a long process for me and for my career, but I'm truly ready. I'm going in there and learning as much as possible, stay humble, and work hard every day, and just win." This may sound very generic and a bit cliche, but man, the attitude this young kid has is invaluable and is one of those intangibles that makes a champion. The people around him are definitely guiding him towards a long and successful career, and James is adapting to his surroundings. He's learning the playbook, learning his teammates' tendencies, and becoming a better overall player. Before his wrist injury, he was leading the class in blocks per game and was also fourth in points and second in rebounds. Overall, he looks like a solid cornerstone for any and every franchise. Wiseman is the perfect fit for the Warriors, since they lack depth and skill in the front court. Last season, the Warriors ranked 25th in rebounds with just 42.8 per game, while allowing their opponents 46.5, which was also ranked 5th worst around the league. Despite the upbeat offense that the Warriors always try to play with, it just wasn't happening for the Warriors last season, who ended up with a league-low 15-50 slate. This season has shown improvement in the rebounding department. The jump may not be as significant, but they are slowly becoming a better rebounding team. They probably could have been better recently if James was playing, but the Warriors did the right thing in taking it slow with their center and not really rushing him back until he's 100% ready to take the floor. One thing to look for in the future is how Wiseman will be used in the Warriors' motion offense. He offers so much flexibility in Steve Kerr's blueprint. Being able to play the pick and roll with Steph, or later on with Clay, Wiseman could either roll to the basket and finish strong, or he could roll out to the wing and sink an outside jumper. Off the ball, once a double team comes for Steph as he gets in the paint, Wiseman could be the recipient of a ton of easy lobs. Man, I wish Steph was dribbling at my door right now and lobbing me some of that 10-piece chicken nugget. What's a man got to do here to get some chicken nuggets? This is getting ridiculous. I'm sorry, that was just my stomach talking. Where was I? Okay, oh yeah. The keys to the Bay Area Kingdom are definitely there for the taking, but James Wiseman needs to bring his A game every night in order to be considered as the league's elite. He and LaMelo Ball share superstar potential thanks to their personalities, physical builds for their position, and skill sets. Both rookies flaunt skills that are outside their position, which are prerequisites in becoming a bona fide superstar nowadays. James's skill set is similar to the modern big men of today who are experiencing a great deal of success. In an article by John Schumann of the NBA, he notes that the league's big men aren't really disappearing. Instead, he sees them as evolving. At the end of the day, it's pretty simple. 3 is more than 2, and that's about it. What other facets are there for James to work on in order to become a more complete player and future superstar? Number 1, his free throws. Yes, there are several players in the NBA who aren't really skilled when it comes to sinking their freebies, but 62% isn't going to cut it, especially with this style of play that could attract a lot of fouls later on. Number 2, his defensive awareness. As a rookie, he seems to have his engines always running at 110%, which is good, but it has its drawbacks, such as picking up silly fouls, which keeps him out of the game. Number 3, his playmaking. The Golden State Warriors system relies heavily on off-ball movement. Adding better pressure to his repertoire would increase his efficiency in making plays that would lead to baskets. Plus, this opens up the lane for his deadly dribble drive game. Man, I can't wait until James Wiseman develops close to his potential, but to be honest, as of this exact moment, all I can think about are those crispy, golden-looking, chicken-flavored nuggets. And I think they're here right now.